This isn't fixed, is it?
The microphone. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Wow, it's pretty quiet. All right.
Are we pretty quiet? Are we louder now?
Okay, I think we should be fine. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It is I, Edward Ramirez, here with Tommy, one of my co-hosts,
Hello again.
for Beat the Clock, your weekly wrestling radio show for 2 hours straight.
2 whole hours.
The best part of our week.
Well, our week at least.
Yeah, our week. So this week we've got quite a bit to talk about. It is pay-per-view week, so that always means that there is a lot to cover.
There's so much to cover.
For WWE. So we're gonna go through the usual stuff: Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT, and then we're going to run down the War Games card, which is this Saturday.
That's the one I'm most excited for.
And the Survivor.
So should you. Because NXT is always amazing.
And the Survivor Series card, which is on Sunday. Then we won't have a talk segment this week because we have a lot to talk about, but we will still be having Red at 7. And then we'll get into everything else, Lucha Underground, New Japan, Impact, stuff like that.
Of course.
So Yuri will be here around his usual time, 7, a little bit before. So I guess let's just jump right into it with Raw.
Yes. Okay. So we watched Raw together this week.
Yes.
And oh, what an episode of Raw it was.
It's been a while. And,
wasn't good. Wasn't excessively terrible. It was somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Towards the end of it, we were getting really tired of.
And then immediately picked up. So let's get into that.
Okay, so first off, it started with a bunch of tag teams in the ring doing a battle royal because they were trying to determine who would be the tag team captains for the 10-man versus 10-man Survivor Series tag team match.
Yeah, not who's in it, but just
the captain.
Who's the captain. Everyone else in the match is already in it.
So it doesn't even really matter.
And this is on the pre-show anyway.
Yes, exactly. That matches will be on the pre-show. But the match doesn't finish as Braun Strowman comes out and completely destroys the entire tag team division by himself.
A la pre-WrestleMania.
As he has seen to do before. So they really just don't care about the tag team division.
Bury them all. Bury everybody. Bury the belts.
Yeah, he just started throwing around Lucha House Party, the Revival, the Ascension, everybody. So we were like, what was the point of that? So then he starts cutting a promo. He pulls a Batista and he gets a chair, sits in the middle of the ring, and says, "I'm not leaving until Baron Corbin comes out here so I can get my revenge for what he did at Crown Jewel."
Mm-hmm. He said, he said some other things that were funny that you've written down here.
Yeah, because Stephanie comes out, which is not what Braun expected. But she comes out and she says that she needs him to be ready for Survivor Series because they cannot be embarrassed like they were at Crown Jewel with Shane McMahon winning the World Cup tournament instead of a Raw superstar. So Braun needs his head in the game. So Braun's like, "I'm not doing anything until I get my hands on Baron Corbin." He's like, you look at me like I'm some mindless meat castle.
Mindless meat castle. That's the quote.
And then we're just like, we're like,
it was funny.
What is he talking about?
The crowd laughed.
I was like, wow, I didn't know.
And Braun gets Corbin's behind on a platter. The Survivor Series is over.
Yeah.
Even though Corbin isn't in the match.
He cuts a deal with Stephanie. Stephanie's like, "Look, I'm a businesswoman. I'll compromise with you." So the deal is Braun helps Team Raw win the Survivor Series, and in return, he will get a rematch with Brock Lesnar for the Universal title and a match where he can pick the stipulation against Baron Corbin.
Which is exciting. I don't know if they're going to go for it because, they don't like doing anything exciting on Raw.
I wonder what kind of stipulation. But then I don't know where.
It's going to be
I wouldn't be surprised if they were just
general manager on a full match?
Steel cage match, because that's the generic one.
Yeah.
He's like, "You can't escape, even though you can go out the door and climb over the top."
Yeah, that'll probably be it. Maybe it'll be Hell in a Cell. Yeah. Because it reminded everyone of the pay-per-view that worked.
That's true. And then a random Ronda Rousey shows up, which I was like, okay, what's she do? Is she going to judo through Braun now? Like, what's going on here?
No, she's judo through Corbin.
Yeah, and then Baron Corbin comes out. Well, first she slaps the microphone out of Stephanie's hand and starts cutting a promo on her. And then Baron Corbin comes out to try to make things better, but Ronda just gives him a good old judo throw that he no-sells because he immediately gets up afterward. So then I forgot what she was talking about, Ronda. I think she might have been talking
Sorry
about
about Becky, yeah.
Becky, which we will get
We will
into
get into
later.
that. I am
Um,
so mad about that. Anyway, you'll find out what if you didn't know already.
Yeah.
First, if you don't know already, how's life under that rock? If
Exactly.
you're listening to this show and you don't know what happened, then I can't help you.
So
Or I
then,
can, because that's what the show's for. So.
all right. So then Ronda leaves, and then Baron starts getting in Braun's face
because he's smart.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah. That was another thing. Was Stephanie said that Braun can't get his hands. He can't lay a finger on Baron Corbin until after Survivor Series, so that he can hold up his part of the deal. So he's just trash talking him, and then Braun says, you better have fun being Stephanie's lapdog while you can, because after Survivor Series, I'm gonna neuter you.
He's literally going to castrate Baron Corbin. It's going to be a Baron Corbin's on a pole match.
On live television,